It's Chelsea.
Look in the crowd and they feeling me. Searching around.
This is so like funny to me.
I'm back, y'all. Your girl is back at it again with another video. First things first, as always, thank you guys so freaking much for the love you guys have been giving me. I really appreciate it. Y'all already know why I'm here, and I'm here to deliver the news to you guys. So get your snacks, get your fingers ready to type in the comments section what part of this video do you like about the news, and what do you want to talk about? What news really interests you? We all already seen the intro. Okay, I was trying to do that little Chelsea Green intro, you know what I'm saying? And she wants to bring back the Divas title, confirmed by Wrestling World CC and her herself. She has said Chelsea Green plans on bringing back the Divas title. When I win, I'm starting a petition to change the WWE Women's Championship back to the Divas Championship. That's a game changer, and I really do want the Divas title brought back. Chelsea, I'm with you. Bring it back. Congratulations to Rhea Ripley and Buddy Matthews for getting married. Congratulations to them. Hope everything goes well for them. I hope the future gives them the best future ever. So congrats to them. Wyatt 6. That promo. Just the debut itself, I had goosebumps all on me. They did really good. And you know, things like that, it's hard for you to do to make it really powerful and really moving, but they did their big one. Especially Bo Dallas. I always call him by Bo Dallas because that's what I know him by. But I am happy that they actually didn't they didn't scrap that idea up. They actually brought it, and y'all, they look amazing. I'll put the picture there. They did amazing. Roman Reigns' father has passed away. My condolences are out to him. I know what the hell that feels like. I hope he can grieve emotionally, physically, have time for himself, because he does deserve a break, y'all. He was carrying this beat for a while, so our prayers are out to you, buddy. There is something I do want to talk about, and y'all know we already have Mercedes on this channel. I mentioned her before. We're gonna talk about her. I heard a lot of things about people saying that she is in control of AEW, and I'm looking at Wrestling World CC, and they have said, because I got this, I think just every single week you got to watch. Yes, I have creative control, but I work with Tony Khan very closely, so it's a great combo. So it's great, and it's a great combo.
This little creativity that I have of taking all the belts and going global is beautiful.
Okay, but are you really? Do you have more creative control? I'm gonna do her job too.
I got this.
Because promo.
I got this. I think just every single week you gotta watch. Yes, I have creative control, but I work with Tony Khan very closely, so it's great. It's a great combo.
I'm just gonna say how I feel, and if y'all get mad at me, I don't care. Opinions are supposed to be shared. They're supposed to understand and have someone else do the same thing. Look, when it comes to Mercedes Moné, I didn't think she joined AEW strictly because she wanted creative control. I just thought she wanted to show her talent somewhere elsewhere, that is what she said. She wanted to show her talent somewhere elsewhere. But did I think that she would do that and have creative control? No. And then to find out, I think this past weekend, that she is now double champ. When I tell you I saw this, I'll put it there. I'm kind of neutral, but I'm also in the happy for her, but sad that now finding out she is controlled creative. And I did get to see clips of it on both sides, Stephanie and Moné. And that was a banger match. Did I think Stephanie should have retained or took both? Yes, to elevate. Now that she has creative control, she's kind of taking it a little too far. I think that Stephanie should have lost it. No, I don't think she should have lost it. That's how I feel. That's how I feel, y'all. I'm just shocked that Now finding out she is working with Tony with creative, now y'all, we can't even blame Tony, y'all. We can't blame just Tony. It has to be her. So any mistakes that she's done that we know that is kind of wrong, we gotta blame her too. Mercedes Moné community, I have been in it before, okay? And it was toxic. I mean, if you say you don't like Mercedes Moné, you get called racist. And that's just a fact. I mean, if I had the receipts, I would have put receipts. But I kept blocking people, and I don't got time to be doing back and forth with this drama. Like this, that's some kid almost cussed. You see that? I almost cussed. I used to be a huge fan of Sasha Banks.
You can't tell me that you weren't a fan of this era of Sasha Banks, okay? Like, that was like the, like... And let's not forget the banger remix she did with Snoop Dogg.
Yes, y'all. So fresh, y'all. Snoop Dogg was.
And then when I saw her go to Mercedes Moné, I kind of liked it, but then I kind of saw what she was doing, and now it's like, it does feel like she's getting handed everything. I know people are gonna come after me, but at this point, I'm used to it because I don't care at the end of the day. But to you now having creative control, just finding out you have creative control is kind of messed up. I mean, yeah, they built it up, but it wasn't long enough to see if there was gonna be, oh, what if Stephanie actually wins this one? Like, it wasn't a build-up. People don't see. She came to AEW. She wanted to show her talent. That was what she said. If I'm wrong, I'll put my receipt.
Coming here to AEW has saved my life, Tony. It's given me new hopes, new dreams, new chances, new opportunities.
And creative control.
And tonight, being here in AEW, celebrating 5 years of AEW.
AEW has been around for 5 years. Let's look it up. Okay, how long has AEW been around? Okay, let's see. And 2019. They've been around for this long? Only 5 years? I thought they'd been here longer. Oh wow, October 2nd, 2019, that is crazy.
Being here with Willow, who is legit one of the greatest women I've ever stepped into the ring with, like, wow. And I've been doing this for 14 years, and she is legit one of the best. Amazing. Renee, to answer your question, it feels so incredible. I've been waiting for this moment. Really ever since I got signed to AEW, but really for the past 2 years of not knowing where I was going to be, what was going to happen after leaving WWE, what was going to be next for me. Because a lot of times in wrestling, people think WWE is the only place. And I think tonight we showed the wrestling world that it's not the only place. AEW is where the best wrestle. And we had the greatest show tonight, celebrating 5 years of this incredible company where we cannot be denied. And we are just gonna show wrestling fans around the world that this is the place to celebrate wrestling, because this is the best place to be. So it feels amazing, Renee.
Name something that she did that she pushed talent ever since she's joined AEW, other than beat Willow one night at a PPV and then beat Stephanie another night in PPV.
I don't think that's even her pushing talent, because if she's defeating them and then Willow somehow going back to Japan, getting another title, and Stephanie's now with WWE, come on now. Hopefully this DMD and CEO match is a banger. I mean, don't get me wrong, all of her matches Mercedes has been doing so far, it is really good matches, but it's just like, if her definition is pushing women up to elevate their talents, to get them out there more, just for you to get a title, that is not elevating the women's division, sorry.
Hopefully she makes right choices, because right now this choice that she just made is not given. I want to see if Eric Bischoff has said anything.
And he just sent us a quote
So this was one of the most recent videos I could find about him talking Mercedes Moné, but he does have one coming out on the 25th of July talking about how Tony Khan made a good decision about Mercedes Moné. So I will watch that and do another video on that one. But this is for what he did recently, for about what Tony Khan said about Mercedes Moné being a GOAT signing.
And this is from Tony Khan. Mercedes is one of the greatest free agent signings in pro wrestling history. One of the most significant signings ever in AEW history.
What? Talk about significant. The impact, the absolute impact that Mercedes Moné has had on AEW is off the charts. Meaning it doesn't register. It's not off the charts because it's off the charts in a good way. It's off the charts because it's not working. And you know why, Tony? Because you f***ed it up. You didn't introduce Mercedes Moné properly. You didn't build her beyond announcing and teasing. And then you made the career-killing mistake for her of giving her a live mic. She can't cut a promo, but yet you put her out there to cut promos for, what was it, 4, 5, 6 weeks before she ever wrestled? You killed her character before a bell ever rang. And now you're going to put her on this pedestal and draw all this attention to her, encouraging people to make comparisons. And guess how that's going to work out? That's why you don't want to do things like this. When you're down and you're fighting and you're trying to make a comeback, be humble. Be grateful that Mercedes Moné is there. Talk about what a great person she is to work with. Talk about some of the things she achieved in the past. Talk about the fact that she's internationally known. There's so many great things you could be talking about, but instead you draw attention to her by saying some of the most ludicrous shit that's only going to come back and make it harder for her. And you said it. My God. Hand the microphone to somebody else. Put somebody else as the face of that company.
I don't care what any of y'all say. I'm a huge fan of Eric Bischoff, and you cannot change my mind because he does state the facts. He says he's not wrong. He's not wrong about, Mercedes not being introduced. She just came in here, called herself the CEO, and called all the shots, and now she's in charge of creative. I understand if Tony Khan picked her because of her wrestling. If you're gonna be creative control, you shouldn't just make yourself double champion. You should have built it up. I want to see what people are saying in the comments. Sasha's new contract with AEW meant she had complete creative control of her matches, so she gave herself the big win and champion. Very bad booking on part of Tony Khan. Somebody said, why are y'all lying? She doesn't have 100% of creative control. Yes, that's true. She doesn't have 100% of creative control, but she's working with Tony Khan, and if she wants to have an idea, she has to run it by Tony Khan first to confirm. And if Tony Khan confirms it, it's sent out. As I said, I'm happy for her, but that is the wrong call from Tony Khan and herself. Kayla Braxton, shout out to her. I hope she just goes wherever she wants to go. Thank you so much for your amazing announcing, interviews, every bloody thing. We appreciate you, Kayla. But I'm happy for her. Like, take that talent, girl. Don't ever let it fade. This is what she said regarding to people who are thinking that she's gonna go to AEW. Okay, so as my source right here, Wrestling World CC, it says Kayla Braxton denies rumors of going to AEW. Thank the Lord, because honestly, I wouldn't want her going there anyway. The support from you guys have been overwhelming. I am thankful for you, but I did want to make one thing clear as I enter my final week in WWE, which it has been this past week. Thank you, Kayla. If I wanted to keep working in wrestling, I wouldn't be walking away from the largest wrestling company in the world. Nice try, rumor reads. Dijak. Hello? That's something I was kind of surprised that he got released. Here's the truth. WWE never negotiated with me. We attempted to negotiate and they stonewalled us. They never made a single offer, and they informed me they would not renew my contract at the 11th hour. 2 months ago, I was in one of the best matches of NXT history and a top match of WrestleMania weekend. On that day, a top executive in WWE told me I was crushing it. I was slated to a feud for the NXT title, but I got called up to Raw instead. Oh wow, hold on, I didn't even know that. I consistently outperformed everyone's expectations, especially throughout 2023 and early 2024. I never complained about anything or was difficult to work with. I tirelessly pitched ideas to anyone who would listen. As recently as the day before, I was notified. Never once missed a booking, and I was injured one time in 7 years for 3 months. I am thankful, disappointed, but also excited. This has lit a fire under me relentlessly. Prove myself to the world. All I ever wanted was a fair shot, and now I have the opportunity to go out and take it. That's enough talk. Now it's time to do for Dijak. My last day under the contract is June 28th, 2024, which is just passed already, y'all. He put his bookings. He said, "Get ready to feast your effing eyes." Yvonne Dijak. Wow. They fumbled with that. He puts on some banger matches, and he says the funniest stuff on the mics, and it delivers. I don't know why they did that, because they did call him to Raw, so that's kind of weird how they just took him out. Also put some teasers, and he actually already made his debut.
What a time to be alive. Feast your eyes, because Donovan Dijak is back. Last night at Blitzkrieg Pro Wrestling in Enfield, Connecticut. Hang on a second, just gonna go through the store real quick. It's a beautiful, sunshiny New England day. The sun is out, the kids are playing, Donovan Dijak is playing wherever he damn well pleases. I'm gonna show up wherever I want, whenever I want, and you can feast your eyes on that, because that is exactly what the Dijak Hijack is all about. You know what? Today's such a beautiful day. It's early in the morning right now. Why don't we go for a nice little drive, huh? Maybe a 4-hour drive, 4.5-hour drive. I think that's exactly what today calls for.
And he looks fantastic, so he does look, he's more happier there. I'm gonna watch him. I'm gonna feast my eyes on Donovan Dijak. I know this video was really long. I'm sorry. But if you were able to get this far, thank you so much for watching the video. I appreciate it, and more videos come out soon. I will see you guys on the next video. Yeah. Bye, guys.